Today's discussion is titled, Royals Don't Return to the Trenches. There is a lie that gets told to people under pressure. It says that dignity lives in endures, that character is proven by suffering, that if you just return to the trenches one more time, stability will finally arrive. That lie has ruined more lives than greed ever did, because it convinces capable people to keep choosing structures that strip them of control. W2 work is called safe, but safety that collapses under pressure is not safety. It is dependency wearing a uniform. The problem was never the work. It was never effort. It was never discipline. The problem was where control lived. When income is allocated by someone else, clarity disappears the moment conditions change. When pressure arrives, the terms worsen. When the system breaks, the worker absorbs the loss. That is not stability. That is exposure. Cold fury begins when a person sees this without resentment. Not emotionally, structurally. They recognize that desperation makes bad deals look reasonable, that scarcity turns crumbs into opportunities. That stagnation is not laziness, but the natural result of capped systems. This is why returning to the trenches is never the answer. Trenches destroy command perspective. And here is the distinction most people miss. Thinking like royalty has nothing to do with luxury. It has everything to do with preserving agency. Royals do not trade time for survival. They do not accept ceilings they cannot remove. They do not surrender control simply because resources are low. Even when broke, they remain sovereign. They find means that do not require submission. Cold fury does not reject work. It rejects structures that confiscate leverage. It chooses systems over wages, clients over bosses, rules over pleading, repeatability over exhaustion, because stability is not built by obedience. It is built by command of the process. The moment a person refuses to sell their future for short-term relief, something changes. They stop thinking small. They stop accepting humiliating terms. They stop mistaking survival for virtue. They remember who they are. That is not arrogance. That is self-respect. That is cold fury philosophy. Clarity under fire.
Eureka!